MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Luis Severino will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Now at the plate is Julio Pablo Martinez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway as the first pitch of Game 6 is swung on and missed for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
They've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. That's popped up. And that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So next to hit is Francisco Lindor. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here comes the 1-2. pops this one up. Bregman into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Twins are set down 1-2-3. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Jordan Balazovic is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
And now here is Kyle Tucker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Kyle.
Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to dig in, Miles Straw. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0 on the way. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Runners on the move for second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. The 1-0 home.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing in the Houston first. We've played an inning from Minute Maid Park. Scoreless on the show. New inning set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Fouled away. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Strong patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
The catcher, Joey Vaughn.
1 down with a runner at second, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. First offering on its way as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there's out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And our winner here will match up with the newly crowned National League champions, the Atlanta Braves, in what should be a whale of a World Series. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-0.
Ball. 2 ball, no strike.
Popped him up. Lee waits on it, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. So now to the plate, Alex Bregman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Alex Bregman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Way to get dirty. Safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Batting fifth.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bregman aboard here at first with nobody out. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Second baseman.
Yeah, clearly no problems
6.
working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 out with the man at first. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 2-1 home, hit to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. They still trail 1-0. Ready now is Greg Allen, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Allen is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Stepping in now, Julio Pablo Martinez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Straw will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So 1 away now in the Minnesota third, and next to hit will be Luis Ariz. From the stretch, here's the pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff, but this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
From the stretch, runners off for second. Strike taken to throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first safely. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The shortstop.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the three-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
That's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Now the 2-0 home.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now into the box. David Dahl flew out last time up.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So up steps Joey Bart now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Ranging back is Tucker. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Twins are in front 2-0. Now to the plate, here is Jamie Lease as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Corey Lee digging in now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that's through for a hit. Oh, but they throw it away at second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
To the plate now, Miles Straw, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Anthony Rizzo.
And now a pitch on the way. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
Now a swinging bunt. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Slider laid off for a ball.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Greg Allen.
Next up, Greg Allen, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
And now the first pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hit hard but foul. Chavis stands at first with 1 out. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Lease has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next to stand in is Julio Pablo Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Here it comes, 1-0. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota, but they hold a 2-0 lead. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
And that misses. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Max Kepler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Again, a 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Now to the plate, Luis Arias singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And Alvarez will be there for the first out. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. The 1-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it, and that's the second out. So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch coming. Here it is.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Two runs, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Full count. Here it comes. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Tucker able to track it down for the 3rd out. Down go the Twins in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Carlos Correa is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt a hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. Fouled away. Once again a 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And stepping in, Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the AB now. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Correa on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. skied into very shallow right. Allen will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So here's Jamie Lees. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the catcher, Corey Lee.
At the plate, Corey Lee, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. First and second now, 1 man out. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. In now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and the Astros will move out in front here 3-2.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
So now to the plate, Miles Straw. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete, and Houston's taken a 3-2 lead. Cole Irvin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. David Dahl to the plate now. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch on its way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
runners and a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1 to David Dahl. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3 and 1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. He's set, and the pitch. This is in the air out to right. Tucker waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fielded cleanly. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
The third baseman, number 24.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The next 3-2. Back up the middle. And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third. And we are tied at 3 apiece.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Oh, too late on the throw, but that is what you call a major league effort just to make that one close. Into the box now, Julio Pablo Martinez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Comes set, the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. In time as he just gets the tag down. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. On to the bottom of the sixth. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. One ball, one strike to count. To first. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here it comes.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in for Houston, Max Kepler. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And there's ball 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Devin Smeltzer, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
1-0. Here it is. Ball two.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Kepler at second with two down. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 2-1 pitch.
Nope.
Jeff McNeil would be next. And he misses ball four. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Here's the 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swing and a liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Stepping in now, Jamie Lease. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Astros plate one on a couple of hits.
The center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez.
Here's the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Fastball well outside. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box, Luis Arias. Pitch is popped up. Bregman in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 4 and the Twins 3. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the speedy catcher, Corey Lee.
The catcher, Corey Lee.
Now here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Allen is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Kyle Tucker will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
In now, Miles Straw, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So the next to bat will be Yordan Alvarez. He grounded out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Tucker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 4 and the Twins 3. Keone Kela has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in it'll be David Dahl, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. The next twin up, Joey Bart. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The
So next to bat will be Anthony Rizzo. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch, the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Popped him up. Correa is there for it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Twins wind up stranding one. They still trail it here 4-3. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Inside and low, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Max Kepler is on deck. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Max Kepler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2. And the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Heading out towards shallow right. Allen is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Roberto Osuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. So now into the box is Michael Chavis. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Michael Chavis.
Here's the first pitch.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Two and 0 now. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Now the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Here's the first pitch. Greg Allen shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Julio Pablo Martinez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Osuna is there, 1 away. But 1's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. Next up is Luis Arias, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Tucker. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. So now here is Francisco Lindor, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Francisco Lindor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Ready with the 2-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count. Here it comes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Paul DeYoung.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And no problem here, Houston. The Astros are American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
For my partners Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight.